Getting after the weigh-ins, having a little breakfast. So excited. Everybody's happy now.
That's
Weigh-ins are
awesome.
good. Saucedo came in at perfect weight. Diego came at perfect weight. So we're ready. We're ready to go.
Showtime coming real soon, man.
Yeah.
What you get out of the press conference?
You know what? To be honest with you, in my mind, I always think, we're fighting one of the best fighters for every fighter. We treat every opponent like a world champion, We never underestimate nobody. So we train the hardest. And I can tell you that Diego Pacheco has trained the hardest he ever trained because he knows that this fight is a tough fight, and this fight would take him to another level. So I'm very happy with the performance, the press conference. Bo Mac was talking a lot, to Diego, and he said that he's young, that he has the best promoter in the business, and if he loses, it's okay, he's young, this and that. There's no fucking losing here. We're gonna retire Steven Nelson. That's what we're gonna do. So I like the fight. It's a very dangerous fight. Steven Nelson has one of the best trainers in the world, and training with Harris Crawford also, that's a big motivation. So for me, it's a bigger motivation to be. It's an honor to fight a corner at that caliber. And I'm just so happy and excited, for tomorrow.
Also Bomac, showed a lot of respect to you as well, saying that you guys really know what you're doing on the other side as well. Um, how was that? And also, we see a lot of tension with Terrence Crawford. He even said, "Listen, Diego and Eddie Hearn, they all had a little moment there, like, and Bernie, we're gonna have Bernie saying we're gonna stop Diego. Like, I feel like there's great vibes over there. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, man, to be honest with you, that was one of my happiest moments in life, in boxing, when I hear Bomac. At one time we were beefing a lot. And for him to give me
With
that.
Jose, with your
Yeah,
oldest.
yeah, 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 yeah. But it was just one fight. It was a fight. Uh, but hearing that from him, man, like I said, one of the best trainers in the world, man, say something about me like that, it means a lot. Like, like for reals, I thank him for that, for those kind words and all that. I have nothing but respect for him, and he's, like I said, one of the best trainers. I'm hearing something like that from a guy that's been around and has one of the best fighters in the world. It means a lot. And uh, like I said, but at the end of the day, it's an honor to fight a strong team like that. It's like, wow, this is what I've been waiting for. Improve ourselves, improve our skills. And that's what I do with my fighters. We want to fight everybody, anybody. And keep proving ourselves in order for them to make history.
So tell me, people was listening to So Cold Nelson in the press conference, and like you said, he was saying that I'm 36 years old at this moment in time. I'm not losing this fight. He needs this fight. Diego could take a loss. Some people saying, hey, was he making built-in excuses early, or was he really just trying to show his struggle? What do you think?
I didn't really pay attention to what he said. To be honest, we're all doing the same. They come from the same. We all come from the struggles, the trenches, and all that in order to give our families a better future. And I know, yeah, he's been through a lot, but Diego's been through a lot. We all been through a lot. And this is a fight that they're struggling, they're fighting for their future. And Diego's ready. He's prepared himself very well. He's been looking better and better and better. He matured. He got his man strength. And I'm not gonna say that this is an easy fight. It's a very dangerous fight. It's gonna be a tough fight. But I believe that Diego is stronger, and he is gonna look impressive in order to get the bigger fights. So it's gonna be a war, and I'm happy that he's saying that because in his mind, this is it. Either he takes another big step or maybe a retirement. Diego, same thing. He needs to beat this guy in order to get the big fight. So I think we are going to see a good fight. Both of them mentalities is strong, and they're soldiers, man, and it's going to give the fans a good fight.
In the press conference, there was also a moment there that Team Diego Pacheco was saying that, listen, you're good at many things. We don't know exactly what you're really good at because you could have had a barbershop, you could have had a business or something like that. This guy right here, all he knows is boxing. Do you feel like that's the edge as well? Just knowing that Diego Pacheco's always been focused on boxing, and that also Steven Nelson, I believe he started boxing around like 21 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing to take away from Steven Nelson. He's been through the trenches and he's trained hard. He's proven himself, and he's an undefeated fighter with one of the best teams in the world. But Diego is just a different breed, man. He's just been doing this for all his life. Does it make sense? So, um, yeah, it's a tough fight, And when they gave us that fight, we didn't think about it like right away. Yeah, we want to fight the toughest fighters, in order to prove ourselves, and that's what we do. But in my mind and how I see Diego Pacheco, he's in another level, man. And you know what? This is just another fighter that's gonna help him get to where he wants to get for a world title. We're gonna figure him out the first rounds, and we're gonna hurt him, and we're gonna try to put him out. That's it. Nothing else. We need to look impressive. We can't just win a fight. We need to look impressive.